Hi, this is Adam McAllister with McAllister Myers, and today we are sort of talking real estate because we're talking about how to protect your real estate that you have. And today we're with Zach from Richard Jackson Spouting Incorporated here in York. And Zach, first off, thank you for taking the time out this afternoon. We do appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So tell me, Richard Jackson Spouting Incorporated, what all do you guys do? And we're going to pretend they're not watching what's on the side of that van as they're watching this video right now.
Well, mainly we specialize in roofing, seamless spouting, soffit, and fascia.
So we hear the term seamless spouting. What is seamless spouting?
Well, just like it says, it's spouting without a seam. You know, you look at a lot of gutter that's a lot older, and you kind of see it piece by piece with big old spikes in it. I mean, I've run out pieces of gutter that are 150 feet long.
Wow.
Before.
So the idea behind the seamless spouting is that you don't have the seams where it can actually degrade over time and that water coming down through the gutter. Is that right?
Correct.
How about that from a Kennerdale education? Weren't expecting that much knowledge, were you? But you got it. So when people have an old spout, when do they know it's time to replace that spouting? I mean, a roof kind of gives you some ideas, but a spout, I mean, as long as the rain's coming down, how do I know if it's good or bad?
Well, there's a lot of different telltale signs for that, I would say. First of all, water coming over top means something's clogged. Usually your downspout, you got leaves piled up in there, any kind of roof grades that whatever can just pile up and get in that little hole will back up the entire gutter and water will start overflowing. That's a pretty clear sign. But also, you'll see start to see lines in your mulch. What happens is that at the bottom of a roof, it's got something called drip edge. Drip edge is a little piece of metal that comes over your roof, prevents it from getting behind the gutter on top of the fasciboard, and actually is there to put the water into the gutter, essentially. So maybe you have how do I say this? You have a tight drip edge up against your wall. It's not exactly into your gutter. That's very easy for water to fall behind. So naturally, you got gutter running straight. Water's going to come right down, and you'll just see a line in the sand, essentially.
Nice. So there's a lot of homes of different age around York County. The average age around the homes we see through most of York County is built between 1950 to 1960. If you have a home of that age and you have the original gutters, should they be replaced at this point?
Absolutely.
What's the normal life expectancy of a gutter?
Well, honestly, that's a lot of times it's all contingent on the weather, severe storms, outside factors that could potentially rip and tear your gutter apart. But honestly, I know as long as my dad's been in business, he gives a lifetime warranty. So I can only imagine his expectancy is at least probably about 30 years.
Nice. So speaking about how long you guys have been in business, let's talk about that. When did Richard Jackson first open up, and talk to me about a little bit about the history?
Well, the history comes down to, what's it been, about 65 years, give or take, 1951, if I'm not mistaken. Started by my grandfather, Richard Jackson. Now obviously owned by my father. I mean, yeah, he started with a truck and an idea.
And since that time, you guys have built a great reputation, Better Business Bureaus, the York County Builders Association, and you also do some major work for a lot of the well-known contracting companies throughout the area.
Yeah.
So Zach, after 65 years in business, why continue here in York County?
Because it's where we're from. It's where our roots are. It's where we've established good customer relationships with great customers who, as being fellow York County natives, are basically part of our family.
And you guys have expanded beyond that area now as well.
That we have. Basically anywhere in the greater Susquehanna Valley, as well as, I've traveled all the way to Delaware, New Jersey, Virginia, just for work.
Awesome. So if people need exterior services, roofing, siding, seamless gutters, fascia work, where should they go? Where should they call?
Richard Jackson Spouting Company. They will call 764-9949. Please visit our website at www.richardjacksonspouting.com. There you'll find a lot of testimonials from different customers and different people from the community.
Pennsylvania contractor number 015363. For Zach, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
On behalf of your dad and their entire crew at Richard Jackson Spouting, this is Adam McAllister from McAllister Myers saying thank you for pressing play. McAllister Myers, connecting York County through real estate.